everyone here. So today I'm going to tell you about my story here at CMU-Africa, my cultural story. So I'm going to start with my first interaction, and the first person I met at the hotel is my good Nigerian friend, Edward, right there. So our first interaction, he was trying to tell me how his experience was using Ethiopian Airlines and his transit at Addis. And my good friend was speaking too fast. Right? He was making a lot of gestures and I couldn't keep up. I couldn't understand any of it. At some point, I realized that the only words I was picking up were Addis and Ethiopia. So whenever he says Addis, I'll note, otherwise I'll just smile. That is how I survived my first interaction with Edward. And then, the same thing happened to me. I realized that people struggle to understand my accent too. So sometimes I might be engaged in a deep conversation and then I look up and I realize that, no one is following. They're giving me the same looks I used to give to Edward, the same note, the same smile. So I won't call them up because I've done that and I've been there, but guys should do better. And for I have done better. Now I have a Nigerian roommate. So I've been exposed to Burna Boy, been exposed to Ruja, all the Shaban. I did choke price now every day. A Nigerian one. Yeah, I've picked my side on this battle.
That's good man.
And I've come far. And as the Nigerians would say it, let me skip that for now. But I've come far. And yeah, I have nothing against Nigerian food. I enjoy it a lot, but I miss my food. I miss my Ethiopian food. People might think it's just sour bread, but it's so much more. It's what a chapati is to a Kenyan. It's what a milk is to a Rwandan. And let me tell you a quick story on how we eat it. So usually you just spread the whole injera, and then you put different type of stews as if it was a big plate. And then you break a piece of that injera and you scoop up with it as if it was a spoon. So when you eat that stew, you eat the spoon along with it, and then eventually you just eat the whole plate. So when you're done, nothing is left. So the way I look at it, you don't have to do dishes, you don't have to wash the cutleries, you just eat everything up. And if you think about it, that is environmentally sustainable, so it should be the way forward. You leave nothing behind. Other special interaction that stands out during my stay here at CMU is guys are fascinated by our calendar. My ancestors have made some good forward-looking decisions, but the calendar wasn't one of them. For some reason, it is 7 years behind. And, in a place like this, it makes you an easy target. Everyone can pick on you. So today I've compiled the list of all the jokes I've heard about our calendar, and I've picked the top 3 I liked. So the first one, this is the most common one. Guys would ask if they travel to Ethiopia, would they be 7 years younger? That was the first one. And the short answer is, only if you use Ethiopian Airlines. And there is a catch to it. On the return flight, you age back, so you have to stay there and eat injera every day. That is the only way it works. And let's move on to the second one. The second one, guys would ask if COVID-19 has happened in Ethiopia yet. And my quick answer again. It has happened, but we call it COVID-13. And my final one, my favorite one, I wish he was here with us today. He's there. Ian. He asked if Messi was still in his prime in Ethiopia. And short answer again. He just won a Ballon d'Or, and according to our timeline, he has 2 more to win. So Ethiopians are still enjoying the golden era of football. So that should be another reason to visit Ethiopia. But finally, let me just wrap up. This journey has been incredible so far. Throughout my interactions here, I've had different conversations where I've learned a lot. And in an incredible place like this, throughout this diverse community, you not only get to experience new traditions and cultures, but you get to reflect on your own. This is the most I've felt connected to my heritage, to my culture. This is the most Ethiopian I've ever felt. And I'd like to thank you all for being part of this journey of self-discovery journey of mine. And I'm thankful that you guys helped me get new insights into my culture and identity. And I would like to say thank you for making CMU-Africa feel like home. Thank you, Mama.